right? Whereas Pokemon was like, you're a teenager. You're going on a journey.
Yeah.
You're going to catch Pokemon. And it was so cool to like imagine yourself as that. Like, it sounds dumb.
How
but,
old
like,
was Ash again?
10.
Ash?
10.
10, but I mean... he had his shit together for a 10-year-old, right?
No, he did.
Yeah, and Brock is like 35 or something.
Right?
I'm
Kinda
like, why is he
sus,
hanging
kinda
out with
sus.
this kid? Like, what the fuck?
Like, can you imagine a mom just letting a 10-year-old
Right,
go
right.
off into the fucking world by himself with a fucking rat to keep him company?
I mean, wasn't the whole joke that like the mum sent her off so that she could like have an affair with Professor Oak? Like, wasn't that the whole thing?
Just Brock commits crimes and like, yeah, I guess that was really irresponsible of us to let him go with a 35-year-old man.
And how's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Misty okay with like Ash hanging out when like this 10-year-old kid like throws your bike into a river? It's like, I'll pay you back.
How also, as like a 10-year-old Ash,
Yeah.
do you have any concept of Brock constantly hitting on people? How do you like perceive that? Like what is that to you as a 10-year-old?
Imagine being Brock and just leaving your family and your job to like follow this 10-year-old.
He just totally ditched his
Yeah,
job.
no, he did.
That's so
Remember-
irresponsible.
remember-
He Misty though.
He had a massive family as well. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Brock? You had like 10 brothers and sisters. What are you doing?
Needless to say, that kind of reckless behavior really appealed to me as a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Of just up and leaving my family that I was supporting with
Leaving my
job.
family for what? To follow this 10-year-old so I can go slay some puss.
It's like strangely reminiscent of like Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. It's like grown man just wants to follow a kid around, see him grow. Just
The biggest thing for me though with like Pokemon that just made no sense to me is how Gary Oak
Yeah.
is like essentially the same age as Ash, and
Yeah.
yet he can get like all this puss.
Is it bad that like I actually liked Gary more than Ash, and I loved it when he was a dick to Ash. So I'm like, yeah, you should be catching Pokemon, Ash.
Because he was actually achieving the goal of trying to become a Pokemon master.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what's like? I feel like as a kid, maybe you appreciate Ash more, but as an adult, you're like, you know, Gary's kind of got his shit together. Man. Like Gary's achieving his dreams. Yeah, it was cool that you saved that Butterfree and reunited him, Ash. But like,
But
that
Gary has 10 badges. They're not even 10 badges in the game.
did Butterfree start a Patreon and pay your bills? No, he didn't. Go and get a job, Ash.
Gary's on like a gold split speed run of this entire shit.
He was doing 80% Pokemon before speedrunning was a thing.
Any percentage like getting all the pusses. Right? Like, he was doing it all. Like that man did it all. Like, and yet we still were supposed to hate him. Like, oh,
He
you
had
okay?
the fucking cheerleaders with him as well. Oh my god.
I remember there was one episode, like, I think when they were like, when Ash was about to like go to like Koga, I think.
Yeah.
And Gary just rocks up in a fucking like
Lamborghini.
with like 10 chicks just being like, you're still here? I've already got all the badges. I'm just like, who's driving the car?
Yeah, not only is he an expert Pokemon master, he's a logistic expert.
Yeah.
Getting all these women around,
Yeah.
always in his Lamborghini. Of
course.
But he doesn't worry about parking tickets, you know? Come on, I mean, like, Ash is walking everywhere. Like, point being, as an adult, I think Ash is kind of shitty.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...